versus Ghetto Mess. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Comfort. Thank you so much for being with me today. Welcome back to those that have been here. Welcome to my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. So today is going to be a different video. It is challenge based, you know, but we got another reaction video because we got another batch of drama. Not as heavy as last time with Leroy. Hashtag zero tolerance. But y'all, this, I don't know if y'all have seen on Instagram. Jemmye did a video for whatever reason because she's bored because she needed content, I guess. And apparently she's friends with Jordan. And Jemmye decided she wanted to tell the tale of how Jordan and Tori broke up. And the mess that Tori did and how scammy Tori was and what a hoe and, you know, what she did and all of that, child. So Jemmye gets into it. Now I'm watching the clips that I got on Instagram, y'all. I wanted to get the Patreon for Jemmye, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pay for this tea, okay? Like, it's probably gonna be long. Anybody got time for that? So I'm gonna watch basically the major parts that Jemmye tried to imply in the video, right? That was posted on Instagram. Now, this is via the challenge Shade Room. Y'all should definitely follow them, y'all. They are really the Shade Room of the challenge. They give all the good tea, right? So y'all, it's just so ghetto. It's so like, and y'all, Jemmye's so messy. I mean, shout out to Jemmye. You know, we see it for Jemmye. Jemmye stood up for what was right back in the day, but this is messy, child. This is messy. But I'm gonna react to it. I haven't seen the whole video. I haven't seen anybody's whole video, so that's what I'm gonna be reacting to. Tori went on live, Instagram live, to do a video about it, to basically share her side of what really happened in her side, her perspective. Jordan goes to even respond to what Jemmye says, y'all. Like, it's a lot. So that's what I'm gonna be reacting to. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you want more reaction videos and more challenge content like this. Also, hit the post notification bell so you'll be notified when I post episode 19 of the challenge. Guys, oh my God, this is great. This is gonna be good. This is just, you know, it's the challenge. It's the gift that keeps on giving, okay? So let's get into it. Y'all, so it is a quick, like, it's like an 8-second clip, but it gives so much in this little bitty 8 seconds, child. So let's get started.
Tells him like it was a mistake to go on vacation with Fessy. Like, I want to work on us, and Jordan was like,
okay,
I need you to get the fuck out of my house. Tells him like it was a mistake to go on vacation.
So that Jemmye, why are you telling us this? Who asked you? Who asked for this? Nobody asked for this. Like, y'all. So I want to see. She also did a little something in the hold on, child. Okay, so basically the part that I was trying to get is that basically Jemmye also says that this is the part that she considered scammy. So basically she says that Tori went and Jordan had to pay Tori $5,000 to move out of their house, and he paid her so that she would leave and that she wouldn't leave otherwise. It was basically what she was trying to imply, that she needed the money and that's how she got $5,000 out of him, and that she's a scammer, right? So y'all, first my thoughts on Jemmye. Jemmye, girl, this is messy. Like, you have what are your stakes in this game? Okay, you're friends with Jordan. If he put you up to this, okay, but apparently he said that he did not. What is the reason for you telling everyone? Tell your relationship drama. Tell what you got going on. Tell something about All Stars. Tell some behind the scenes. If you really just want to spill tea, spill your own tea. Like, why are you? And I'm not the biggest fan of Tori, but I just felt like for what reason? Like, nobody thought about all this mess, knew about all this mess until you brought it to light. And it's been a while since they broke up. Now, the way that they broke up, you know, everybody tries to break up initially and be like, oh my God, I'm a couple and we're friends and it hurts us. But apparently they were still trying to work it out, and they were still trying to, like, they were, you know, in that fresh breakup stage. So Tori did not cheat on him, but like, definitely her going on that trip with Fessy like killed any chance they ever had of rekindling anything. And y'all, mind you, they were engaged. So I do feel like it was kind of messy. Like, it was only a few months after. Like, girl, Fessy, like, it was somebody from the challenge, you know what I'm saying, in his face. You told all of us at the reunion you was kiki kaka about it. Like, I can understand how that would be like a lot. Like, really, like, we were gonna get married and in 2 seconds, like, you'd move. But y'all know Tori's boy crazy, and not saying she cheated, but the way you get him is the way you lose him. Tori has never gave a damn about moving on from a relationship. Y'all saw how she did Derek. So I'm just saying, I just think that that is very telling about somebody's character and who she is. And then coming off of what she did to Devin this past episode of the challenge, it's like, Tori, moral character, I would not, that is not her best trait. I'm not gonna put my, trust in Tori in that way, right? So now we're gonna react to Tori's response to all the stuff that Jemmye said, y'all. So let's look at that. Oh, they have it here. Okay, so this is what I had just said about the $5,000 thing.
Because like it's so scammy, but like respectable.
Yeah.
I think this is what makes Tori a huge opportunist. But like being an opportunist isn't a bad thing. Just own it, sis. So she gets what she wants, and she's gonna leave Jordan's house. But moving across country ain't cheap. She's not really gonna get out of Jordan's house and take her things unless he pays her $5,000. Yes, you heard it here. This woman who was just in Turks, like busting it open with Bessie, like drinking all the pina coladas on the, on the beach. Now wants Jordan to pay her to evacuate his home with all the things that she's taking. Girl, stop writing children's books and write a book on how to finesse a man once you cheated on him, because like Jordan agrees to pay her $5,000 to exit left. I love Jordan to train the eye, and I was like, you're a dum-dum. And we all know Jordan. This is my favorite part, y'all.
Oh my God. So yeah, so that's what I was talking about, y'all. Yeah. Now, according to Tori, that's not entirely true. So we're going to see what Tori has to say about it, y'all. Let's see.
Talked about this stuff publicly. So he was like, I understand why you want to go seek your truth. Like, he vouches for me completely. I could fucking screenshot these text messages if I want, but there's still a part of me that wants to honor the fact that we don't want to expose every little ounce and piece of what happened in our relationship. So here it goes. Tori broke up with me on October 6th. I know this because of the post on my
And he broke up with her.
On a beach, and there's a flower as the caption bent over.
I wonder why.
I was up by my friend Dana that day because I was devastated. But Jordan broke up with me on that day. I had just come home from filming Double Agents. I was a wreck. We weren't doing well before Double Agents. We thought that maybe this space would help us. It didn't. So I come home. We break up very shortly after that. My friend Dana picks me up on October 6th. I stay with her. I fly back to go see my mom. I stay there for 2 weeks. I am a fucking mess. I'm sitting on the couch. I don't know how to handle this.
2 weeks, girl.
We really haven't talked about this stuff publicly. So he was like, I understand why you want to go seek your truth. Like,
okay, so let's go to the next
Like, are we going to talk about it publicly? We were very much broken up. Jordan and I had a conversation in the kitchen. I remember his face, and I was like, are we breaking up? Are we seeing other people? Like, are we going to start doing that? And he was like, yes. I was like, okay. Whether or not, like, no, like, that's just the truth. So, yeah, I come home, I stay with my mom. I had to go back out to LA to move all my shit. And I had a trip planned out there with a bunch of my friends who were going to come hang out with me after the filming of Double Agents. We had a trip in Malibu. I fly back out there. This all happens like the second week of October. And by November 1st, I was moved back in with my mom completely. So I wasn't in LA at all when I went to Turks and Caicos with Fessy. That was after the fact. I just want to get that very straightforward and cleared up. There was absolutely no cheating involved, and I think it's really fucked up that that's being spread. And Jordan even knows that's not true. I have a text message just like, are we going to talk about it publicly? We just talked about it before I came on here. So I come home. We publicly announced the breakup November 27th. I had to look up the dates of when it was on my Instagram because we had to do an ad with this company called Fanbox. So we still had to finish out a contract that we had together, and we still had to post that we were selling these fan boxes. So we had broken up before the fan boxes. We agreed that we were just going to keep that quiet so that we could finish out our contract, which is what both of us agreed to. This was when I was out in Malibu and we took those pictures with that box. Shout out to everybody who bought the box. And then I go home after that trip. Well, Jordan actually goes to go do a race, and he did a marathon or a triathlon. I forget exactly which one it was. And at that point in time, when he had gone home, that's when it was my time to clean and get everything out of the house. Jordan did not pay me to leave. I furnished the apartment completely. There was a $2,000 couch in there. The TV was mine. It was a huge TV. I paid for the bed. There's a $500 circle mirror on the wall. There's so much shit in that house that is mine. We just talked about it before.
Okay. So she didn't take her stuff. So she basically
I paid for it myself.
Asked him to pay her for her stuff.
Jordan agreed that he would cover the cost of that. He paid me $3,000 to cover all of the furniture that he was going to keep. It wasn't like, oh, let me pay Tori to go home. I just got out of the shower. I don't feel like brushing my hair, guys. I'm not even in the mood to do this. I'm just so tired, so I'm gonna come on here and clear the air about it.
Girl, come on.
So anyway, then I go home, and then me and Fessy go on this trip, and I have the thing pulled up right here. We go on this trip the 3rd of December. Never cheated on Jordan, and I handled the breakup, and I paid.
Oh, it's the receipts for me. Okay, let's go.
For it myself. So Jordan agreed that he would cover the cost of that. He paid me $3,000 to cover all of the furniture that he was going to keep. It wasn't like, oh, let me pay Tori to go home. I just got out of the shower. I don't feel like brushing my hair, guys. I'm not even in the mood to do this. I'm just so.
You look good, girl.
So
you look good.
Come on here and clear the air about it all.
Come on.
So anyway, then I go home, and then me and Fessy go on this trip, and I have the thing pulled up right here. We go on this trip.
Damn, Fessy, man.
The 3rd of December. Jordan and I broke up October 6th. I was in Turks and Caicos, and I was already moved home by then. I was in Turks and Caicos by December 3rd. You can see it right there. So
damn, less than a month, girl.
You guys can, anybody, and Jordan can feel especially upset with me for how I handled the breakup. You can be mad at me for that. You guys can think, wow, Tori handled that really shitty. I get that. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of those moments that I've had. But I paid for it myself. Never cheated on Jordan, and I handled the breakup very poorly. And it's what cost us our friendship. I think that Jordan and I could have had a great friendship going forward, but because I was just like handling it so poorly, didn't really give a fuck, was looking for anything to make myself feel better, was rebounding.
That's the problem, girl. Stop doing that.
I was doing this there. Like, I was just so upset. I didn't really know how to handle it, so that's what happened. And
that's probably why she decided her and Fessy are better as friends.
This video that Jemmye put on Patreon, but I just find it really interesting that her main point is that I'm an opportunist when she is somebody who literally is using a relationship that was very difficult to recover from. Both me and Jordan suffered from it, and decided to sell it on her Patreon. So it's the most hypocritical thing I've ever seen. If you're going to call me an opportunist, then you should absolutely be calling yourself that, because you're making money off of my breakup. You're profiting off of our tragedy. Yeah, so I am.
Yeah, she just didn't have nothing.
I
agree. I actually agree with that. I feel like Jemmye just didn't have nothing to talk about, child. So do y'all believe her? That sounds plausible, what she said. And Jordan did back it up. Whether he's just trying to cover for her, or whether he told Jemmye some things, out of anger, out of frustration. Because, guys do that, girls do that. I could believe Tori's story, and mama came with receipts, honey. Less than a month is kind of wild to move on. But, guys do it all the time. It's just because she's a woman that it's like, oh, or maybe they might have still been in communication. Maybe Jordan was still trying to reach out to her and talk to her. And, she just did that. And, Tori's not the best when it comes to relationships and guys anyway. And it's Fessy. It's like, girl. Jordan's an asshole too. So, So let's hear what Jordan has to say, y'all.
Yeah, it's like Jemmye and I have been friends for a long time. We've had our hiccups in the past, and I confided in Jemmye, and she's definitely spun a bunch of stuff. Like, obviously, I haven't watched the full, Jemmye's full video or anything, but I can obviously, like, Tori and I, she hit me up and was just kind of asking me about, like, certain things, and like, no, there's, the whole, like, I didn't pay Tori to leave. That's not, exactly how Tori explained it is how it happened. She had spent a lot of money on the house and different furniture, and when we split, she decided she didn't want to move some of it, so the compromise was that I would pay her for it, and then she wouldn't have to move it. I would deal with getting rid of it or whatever.
So he agrees with that. Okay.
The whole cheating thing. I've never said Tori cheated. It was all very poorly timed shit. So yeah, no, she didn't cheat. You know what's funny is I even told in the conversation that Jemmye's referring to, where she's talking about cheating or timeline or anything like that. I even made a comment to Jemmye about the Olivia Rodrigo song, and I said, you know what? I'm pretty sure Olivia Rodrigo made a song about this, where you didn't cheat, but it was really fucking shady. So, no, she didn't cheat. I didn't pay her to leave it.
So technically she didn't cheat, but he was still hurt by it.
I don't know.
No, he looks sad.
Yeah.
He might just be tired though.
Jemmye using someone else's story as an opportunity, that is very hypocritical. But whatever.
So basically that's Jordan's side of it. Yeah, so let me get my thoughts. Y'all follow the challenge shade room. They have all the tea. So basically, I mean, I have no choice but to agree with whatever Jordan says and Tori has decided to stand on. I do kind of feel like he might have told Jemmye some stuff in anger, and that's what Jemmye is using, because she probably doesn't see it for Tori because of that. And maybe there was some other stuff within the relationship that he didn't like about Tori that has prompted her to do this. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It just seemed like there's kind of an underlying thing that they're not saying. So I think there might be a little bit of truth to what Jemmye said in the heat of anger based on what Jordan might have told her. But I think that ultimately probably what Tori said and what Jordan is agreeing to might be what happened. Or he could just be agreeing to that because he doesn't want Tori to look any kind of way. Like he doesn't want to be like that kind of messy. Yeah, y'all, what do y'all think about this mess? I just think honestly, ultimately Jemmye is the one that's wrong, because it's nobody's business what happens in that relationship. If it wasn't public, if they didn't make it public, if they decided to split amicably, like what is your business? Use some other drama for your little Patreon. Like, I mean, it was very smart business wise, smart, like, tool, because I sure was just about to, I didn't, but I sure was about to give her my little $5, y'all, to get the whole video, but I'm not paying for that kind of mess. So had to pull myself back. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Do y'all think that, who do y'all believe? Do you believe Jemmye? Do you believe Tori? Do you think Jordan is just going along because he doesn't want drama with Tori? Or do you think he's just, maybe he might have said something in the heat of the moment? What do you guys think? Did y'all see this? Were y'all aware? Oh, this is ghetto mess. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell so you'll be notified when I post more videos. Guys, let me know if you like these other videos that I'm posting as well. I have the Really Uncomfortable series where we tackle hot media topics, and also we cover a lot of, taboo discussion topics. Let me know if you guys haven't seen that. Like, go check those videos out. Let me know what you think as well on them, because I know y'all be watching. All y'all care about is the challenge, but you can show those other videos a little bit of love too. See, you might like it, you never know. Go ahead and hit my other reaction videos, all that Nollywood stuff. Like, it's really funny. Even if you're not Nigerian, it's hilarious. It's pure comedy. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.